Here I am watching Roland Garros in France, but it's time to go myself. What's up, fellow citizens of the world? Jordan Patrick here and welcome to my channel. I am so excited about this video because it's one that I've tried to do the last 3 years, but I had tickets to Roland Garros in 2020, 2021, and both times it was canceled. And so finally I have tickets and let's see some tennis. On y va, c'est parti!
Roland Garros is located in the southwest of Paris, which is pretty easy to get to with public transportation from within Paris. You can expect crowds of people at the entrance, especially if you arrive at opening time, and people will be queuing in order to get the best seats on the outside courts or player training courts. I've been to Roland Garros nearly 20 times since moving to France, and the venue has changed since the last time I was here in 2019. They have tons of boutiques and shopping and food and drinks, but they've added this really nice garden area for people to chill, have a picnic, and watch the main court coverage on the big screen while sipping on some champagne. And last but not least, you also have some live music performers. It's really a full experience here at Roland Garros.
The last time I was here, they didn't have this grass area behind me now, and it's awesome. I love it.
Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge Rafa fan. Malgré mes 20 fois à Roland Garros, malheureusement je n'ai pas pu regarder un match de lui ici. C'est dommage car il est vers la fin de sa carrière et il a déjà gagné ce tournoi 13 fois. It's been on my bucket list, but I'm running out of time. Vamos Rafa, let's make it 14 titles. But for the meantime, I spent the first of 3 days watching Novak Djokovic, the world number 1, training with Carlos Alcaraz, who is the biggest up-and-coming player from Spain, who has been making headlines since winning his first 2 Masters events in Miami and Madrid these past 2 months. We are midway through the tournament now, and Djokovic and Nadal play tonight in the quarterfinals. We will probably already know the winner by the time I post this video, but if Nadal loses, Vamos Carlitos for your first Grand Slam title. He plays Alexander Zverev in his quarterfinal match today as well. These court annex or grounds pass tickets during qualifying week only cost about 25 euros per day. So if you're on a budget but you want to experience this event, I recommend coming during qualifying week because you can watch your favorite players practice and get really good seats on these outside courts.
So there's going to be a little concert in the stadium before the match, so it's time to enter the stadium. And then tomorrow, I'm excited because I'm coming back for the courts annex, which is kind of like the outside courts. Stay tuned for that. Time for the match.
In the media booth, I can spot Marion Bartoli and Fabrice Santoro, former French players commenting for French Amazon Prime, which owns the rights to the night session. They have a DJ play some electro music 30 minutes before the match, which is a fun new element. But it means that the match doesn't start at earliest until 9 p.m. This was my first time I've experienced a night match at Roland Garros since they've rebuilt the new stadium with lights, which is a totally new vibe. Very different when play would only last until sunfall back in the day, which was a nice dramatic touch to Roland Garros, trying to get matches done during the day, and sometimes they'd be postponed halfway through the match, but at least it gets the crowd full in the evenings, which creates a great atmosphere in the stadium. In between sets, I'd leave the stadium to walk around the grounds and get the legs moving. This match was fairly one-sided, Alcaraz winning in 3 sets, so I wasn't glued to my seat like I would have been for his second round match where he saved match point to eventually win in 5 sets in 4 hours and 30 minutes.
just got home. That was a great night session, but I'm gonna go to bed now. It's a little past midnight, and tomorrow I'm gonna see Rublev, who's also a top player. He's Russian, and since it's on court 14, that's like the biggest outside court, it's free seating. So if we get there early, we get front row, and I'm going with a friend this time. Gotta get up early, so I'm gonna go to bed. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It's another beautiful day in the French capital, and today I'm wearing my Rafa shirts. You can't see it now, but you'll see it when I get to the event. And something that's super cool and good to know if you're going to Roland Garros, you can actually bring in your own food and drinks. That's super cool because in the US, if you're going to a sporting event or any sort of event, you can't bring your own goods, which kind of sucks because it's forcing you to buy food there, which can be kind of expensive. So what's super cool is here I got my sandwich, I got a banana, I got some peanuts and a juice, and all of this is from my place and I can bring it into the event, which is a good, really positive points about Roland Garros.
My friend and I arrived right at the opening, which was really important if you wanted to get good seats at court 14, which is open seating. This is the best court for the first week because you'll find quality players there on the outside courts, and the cheapest ticket is only about 34 euros. Little did I know, but this ticket in the mornings lets you enter the main stadium court in order to fill it up with people and create a more exciting atmosphere. This was awesome because it allowed me to watch Iga Swiatek, who is the world #1 female tennis player who has been dominating the tour this year. She's currently on a 32 match win streak, super impressive, and I can see why. Next up was a match with French veteran Alizé Cornet. We hoped would go far this year, but unfortunately she was unable to complete the match due to injury. And finally, to wrap up the day, I made one last tour of the grounds to watch my fellow North Americans, Shelby Rogers from the US and Leylah Fernandez from Canada. I posted a longer video of Leylah's training session. If you're interested in seeing the longer version, I'll link that video up above and put it in the description. Well, that wraps up my time here at Roland Garros. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. À la prochaine. Ciao, ciao for now.